Hello, great people. Things are happening in Nigeria as the insecurity ravaging the country has reached the political family of President Bola Tinubu. Look at this headline. Bandits abduct Tinubu Shettima's campaign leader in Zamfara. Again, bandits, the popular bandits that have been unleashing a lot of agony on the Nigerian populace. Now it don't reach the turn of the political associate of President Bola Tinubu. As the headline reads, bandits abduct Tinubu Shettima campaign leader in Zamfara. If you hear how this thing happen, in fact, it go shock you. Say, oh, how will this kind of thing, how will go happen? It happened in a very shameful, a very disgraceful manner that indicts the Nigerian government as regards how they are tackling and managing the high level of insecurity in Nigeria. I will tell you how it happened, and I can assure you that as I begin to read how this thing happened to you, it will be exposing the failures of the Tinubu government. And it is interesting that this article will expose the failure of Tinubu government as regards the abduction of one of his campaign leader. Interesting. Another significance of this particular instance of insecurity in Nigeria is that it happened in Zamfara. Guess what? Zamfara is the home state of the Minister of State for Defense, Bola, Matawalle, the controversial minister that have been accused of hobnobbing with bandits. Now in home state, now in this thing occur. In fact, this campaign manager, I'm sure that he would have been one of the people that have been supporting Bola, Matawalle, and the Tinubu government. But I go come into that in a moment. And for some of you, where they always support bad thing, where politics, where religion, region, ethnicity, where don't blind your eye. No worry, no rush. Now turn by turn. It go get to your turn. Now the turn of the campaign leader in Zamfara. Very soon, no worry, if care is not taken, it go get to your turn. And I will be dissecting the reaction of government. You see, the worst part, oh my God, make I talk this thing. You see, the worst part, they say, as this thing happened to the campaign leader in Zamfara, neither Tinubu Shettima or Bola Matawalle have said anything to the best of my knowledge. So the guy is the one that is suffering there. So you, when they support bad governance, when it go happen to you, if Tinubu Shettima, Bola Matawalle, if they fit keep quiet on the matter of their campaign manager, the big question is, who are you? So if you reach your turn, thank God if you are alive to tell the story. Now let me read what happened to the campaign manager in Zamfara. Tinubu Shettima campaign manager. It reads, bandits have abducted Ambassador Bashir Issa Gusau, the Northwest youth leader of the Tinubu Shettima campaign organization, Zamfara State chapter, in a fresh attack in Gusau, the state capital. The abduction occurred with no fewer than 30 heavily armed men. 30 heavily armed men. Take note of that. They won't go abduct person. 30 of them. You go know, say this one, they truly mean business. Why would they do that to Bashir? Is it because of his closeness to Bola Tinubu? Or is it because he's into politics? Or is it because, he's a big fish, if I can call it like that, oh, this one, now big ransom we go collect for this one. What could be the reason? Because these 30 heavily armed men, they won't work in vain. And at the end of the day, for people that their eyes are already exposed to criminality and humongous wealth, definitely to settle all these 30 people, the money go strong. And not be only strong, the money go long. It go long well. Now it says 30 heavily armed men invaded Gusau's residence and forcefully whisked him away in the presence of his wife. You see, as you dey listen to me, my dear people, I look forward to reading from you in the comment section. What do you think about this issue? But then I want you to put yourself in the condition of Ambassador Bashir. Just imagine that you are a supporter of Bola Tinubu. Now you dey crusade. Now you dey tell people shut up. Now you dey tell people say it's either Bola Tinubu or nothing. Now you dey tell people say if you not vote Tinubu, you go collect. Now you dey curse people. Now you dey abuse people. Just imagine that what you are being rewarded is the insecurity that you yourself have condemned. You can imagine that it could be a sad scenario. I can imagine the Ambassador Bashir now, what his regret would be at the moment, because at the end of the day, if care is not taken, the bandit may just decide to, do the worst, God forbid. Now, it says, let's continue. It says, the gunmen arrived in large numbers, overpowering any form of resistance before taking the victim to an unknown destination, just as they do for normal, regular people. You see, when you dey roll with some of these politicians, you go dey feel special. You go dey say you be special human being. My dear, you dey deceive yourself. Oh. It is only the politicians that are protected. Bello Matawalle, Minister of State for Defense, he has, access to unlimited security. Tinubu and Shettima are overly protected. But you, when we say you be their campaign manager, there's the limited amount of security that they can give to you. Now, you, when we say you are just the foolish type, apologies to, for using the word, that you support people blindly, politician, whether it is APC, PDP, or Labour Party, you don't even have access to any security at all. I just pity you. Look at what is happening to the man. It says, Zamfara State has for years been plagued by banditry, mass kidnappings, and violent attack on communities, despite repeated assurances by successive governments and security agencies. Let me speak on that. Successive government and security agencies, one of the people that were given assurances was Bello Matawalle when he was the governor of Zamfara State. The man lost his re-election to another person, and all what Bola Tinubu could do was to appoint somebody that presided over a state that was ravaged by insecurity. You now appoint him not as Minister of Information, not as Minister of National Orientation or Culture or anything, Minister of Power. You appoint somebody that failed to provide security in Zamfara State. You now appoint that person as the Nigeria's Minister of State for Defense, as they stay in street balance. No be to be that. Let us imagine somebody fail, right? You now appoint him to now preside over the whole of Nigeria. You can imagine that despite all the allegations against the man, in fact, Bello Matawalle's aide came out and said that, oh, Bello Matawalle is colluding with Bandits, that he bought vehicles for them. In fact, just about that time when his former aide came out to make some staggering revelation, do you believe that it was one of the bandits that came out and was defending Bello Matawalle? That can only happen in Nigeria. Say bandits go come out, they defend defense minister. Imagine that. Defense minister, something happen. They say you dey complicit for insecurity. You don't send anybody to defend you. Now those where they perpetrate the insecurity, now you can they defend you. Now, the insecurity has refused to go away. Whether you bought vehicles for bandits, whether you are a friend to the bandits, whether you are sincerely fighting insecurity, all efforts have failed because there's insecurity ravaging the country. You see this insecurity matter. If you never reach your doorstep, you not gonna know as it be. God forbid that it reach your doorstep. But then, can I see your amen? May we pray small, my dear people. If you are the type that support insecurity, you are the type where they support bad governance. If we speak truth, you are one of the people where they cause us. What happened to Ambassador Bashir? Make small. Make it not touch you too much. Make small. Make it just touch you. Make you feel the fire small, so that you will know what the average Nigerians are speaking, what the average Nigerians are facing, and what it means to have a good government. Some of you will hide behind your keypad. You'll be looking for somebody that will be speaking your mind. Alaye, you know if you talk, you know get mouth to talk. If you think say we know they defend Tinubu enough, wait you do your own mouth, wait you do your phone, wait you do your camera. So you expect say we go they call white black. If there's good news, if there's things to talk about, we'll talk about it. But for us to see security and not talk about it, we go talk and so that God forbid, if it ever happens to us, Nigerians, our mind will be clear. For instance, now, as I talk truth now, God forbid that anything happens, my mind will be clear that, well, I tried my best, I spoke the truth, and at the end of the day, God forbid Nigeria happens. But imagine, say, you be the one, when we say they don't speak truth for where you did, Nigeria can't happen to you or your family. Imagine how you could shed your tears. And the worst part is nobody is going to have pity or mercy on you. Now, let us go into some more analysis as regards what has happened to Ambassador Bashir in the home state of the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle. I've told you, say na turn by turn. E don reach Bello turn. E don reach Bashir turn. One day, if you no dey careful, e go reach your turn. But in all of this, it is sad that Bashir will vomit more than he has ever eaten. In the sense that some of these people, they know they pay them well, though. They just put them on a salary of maybe 2, 3, 400,000, if it is up to that, and they just give them maybe rice the day of I don't want to say full bag of rice. Maybe, many people will share a bag of rice. The poverty politics, and the way they do in Nigeria. So I'm not sure that Ambassador Bashir has benefited up to 100 million since he joined this Tinubu campaign leader something, right? Particularly if he wasn't the campaign leader in 2023. So if he has not eaten up to 100 million, just to put it like that, now he's a big fish. The bandit will be demanding maybe 100 million or 200 million. Where will his family, where will they get this money? That's why I said that Bashir will eventually vomit more than he has eaten. Now, the issue about it is that if Bashir comes out, they can compensate him because they know him, right? The political leaders in the state at the federal level, some of them know him. They can compensate him with job, contract, appointment, and all that. The big question is that you, the Mumu man, the Mumu woman, where they support insecurity for Nigeria, who know you? Who know you? You where they always support bad government, who know you? At the end of the day, if they kidnap you, they waylay you, you sell all your property. If you come out, now OYO on your own, now in you day. Now, another thing in all of this is, it is shameful. And I can feel it that you want to die for people, but you are in trouble. They don't even send you at all. Neither Tinubu Shettima nor Matawalle have said anything. But what I can tell you is that, my dear people, I can only appeal to you. Insecurity knows no tribe. Poverty knows no religion, right? Sickness knows no region. Let us strive for a good Nigeria. If Nigeria better, now you and I go enjoy it. Are you happy with Trump, what he's doing to some of our brothers in the United States that are in the United States just for greener pastures? Are you happy with some of the racism that some of our people are facing abroad? Definitely you are not happy with it, except if you are a devil in human skin. So if this country, if it good, not be only me go enjoy it, not be only you. Now all of us go enjoy it. But then it is sad that bandit is now a big business in Nigeria. Bandit is an industry of its own, on its own. In fact, banditry is so prominent now that if government say they want set up ministry of banditry or banditry eradication, I no go say, they do bad. Which way Nigeria? What I can tell the Nigerian government is, make sure you tackle insecurity holistically, provide jobs for people. Make sure that they are listening to the right message in church and mosques. Then, at the end of provide infrastructure, give us good governance, not steal all our money. Then we can begin to have the kind of country that we want in terms of security of lives and property. But to Ambassador Bashir, I wish you the best of luck. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politics with your short blog, Dr. Omosoladeji. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos. See you in my next video. I love you all sincerely.